Now it's not possible to solve each and every question from NCERT exercise, so I'll keep some questions unsolved that I would believe, that I hope that you will be solving as a homework. Some of the important questions of some unique types will be solved here in the videos. So the next question that I would like to take would be question number so the next question that I would like to take here would be question number 2, because in the given figure 8.13 figure has been given. In the given figure 8.13, in this given figure 8.13, find the value of tan p minus cot r. Tan p minus cot r. So in this figure they have given us some values 12 and 13. This is 12, this is 13, this is right angle triangle. Can you calculate QR? Yes, very easily we can calculate QR. We'll do it here itself. QR square equal to, I am doing it directly now, PR square minus PQ square. PR is 13 square, I hope. Why did I take this? 13 square minus 12 square, 169 minus 144. So that comes out to be 25. QR square is equal to 25. So QR is equal to 5. So QR comes out to be 5. They are asking you to calculate the value of tan P minus cot R, I believe. Tan P minus cot R. Tan P minus cot R. Find tan P minus cot R. Tan P कितना होगा? What will be the value of tan P? Tan P is opposite upon adjacent. Opposite upon adjacent. That is 5 by 12. Okay? And cot R. Cot R. tan P के वक्त P के हिसाब से देखा हमने. cot R के वक्त R के हिसाब से देखेंगे. So R के हिसाब से देखेंगे तो adjacent upon opposite. So it would be again 5 by 12. So tan P minus cot R would be equal to 0. Why it would be equal to 0? Because tan P के जगह पे you will put 5 by 12 and cot R के जगह पे you will put 5 by 12. 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12 would be 0. So tan P minus cot R would be equal to 0. Simple? Okay. So the next question is given, that means question number 4 from NCERT. Given 15 cot A equal to 8. Given 15 cot A equal to 8. हमने सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन किया था tan A equal to 4/3, जिसमें हमने कॉमन फैक्टर लिया था k. उसी तरह का ये क्वेश्चन है. यहां डायरेक्टली ना देते हुए 15 cot A equal to 8 इस फॉर्मेट में दिया है. अगर डायरेक्ट देते तो वो आपको ऐसा मिलता cot A equal to 8 by 15. है वही करना है. ठीक है. 15 cot A equal to 8 यानी cot A equal to 8 by 15. 15 will go on the other side, transpose. So cot A equal to 8 by 15. Now again we make use of a triangle ABC, right angled at B. But यहाँ उन्होंने क्या पूछा है? यहाँ उन्होंने sin A of sec A की वैल्यू पूछी है. तो हमें पहले एक ट्राइंगल अज्यूम करना पड़ेगा. इस ट्राइंगल को अज्यूम करके फिर हम इसको सॉल्व करेंगे. So 15 cot A equal to 8, cot A equal to 8 by 15. इसका मतलब है we will have to make use of one triangle. Always we use a triangle in which angle A should not be a right angle. Someone else should be right angle. So ABC, angle B 90 degree, and this is A. So cot A की definition क्या है? Adjacent upon opposite. That means this will become 8, this would become 15. And because we don't know exact values, we will have to take k as the common factor. We will have to take k as the common factor. So 8k, 15k. Now by Pythagoras theorem, AC square, by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AB स्क्वायर कितना हो जाएगा हमारा? 8k होल स्क्वायर. BC स्क्वायर हमारा कितना हो जाएगा 15k होल स्क्वायर, 8k होल स्क्वायर हो जाएगा 64k स्क्वायर, 15k हो जाएगा 225k स्क्वायर. अल्टीमेट वुड बी 5 + 4 9 8 289k स्क्वायर. AC स्क्वायर 289, तो AC कितना 17k, टेकिंग स्क्वायर रूट ऑन बोथ साइड्स, सो AC वुड बी इक्वल टू 17k. AC हो गया 17k. अब हमें जो फाइंड आउट करना है, once we have all the three sides of the triangle, once we have all the three sides of the triangle, you can calculate all the other trigonometric ratios. One is given, cot is already given. Rest of the 5 trigonometric ratios can now be very easily calculated if you know all the three sides of a triangle. They are asking us to calculate sin A and sec A. Find sin A and sec A. So sin A, to pay attention towards the same triangle. तो हमें जो गिवन है वो हम ट्रायंगल पे दे दे, जो हमारे पास गिवन है उसको हम ट्रायंगल में रेसिप्रोकेट करते हैं या ट्रायंगल के ऊपर उसको अप्लाई करते हैं. ट्रायंगल्स में 2 साइड मिल जाती है, उससे तीसरी साइड हम पाइथागोरस थ्योरम से निकालते हैं और फिर उसी ट्रायंगल का यूज करके हम वैल्यूज फाइंड आउट करते हैं. तो sin A इक्वल टू क्या हो जाएगा, अपोजिट अपॉन हाइपोटेन्यूज, दैट इज इक्वल टू 15k अपॉन 17k, k cancel, final answer would be 15/17. and sec A is क्या 1 upon cos A, और cos A क्या था, आपको अब तक लर्न हो गया होगा. cos A क्या था, cos A was adjacent upon hypotenuse, तो ये क्या हो जाएगा hypotenuse upon adjacent. hypotenuse upon adjacent यानी कितना, A के हिसाब से 17, तो hypotenuse रहेगा ही रहेगा. एडजेसेंट कौन है एंगल ए के हिसाब से 8k, k will get cancelled, so sec A would be equal to 17/8. So sec A would be equal to 17/8. So these are the two final answers, sin A and sec A. Let's go further towards the next question. Question number 6. If angle A and B are acute angles such that cos A is equal to cos B, then show that angle A is equal to angle B. Then show that angle A is equal to angle B. Let us show. Simple. So question is NCERT question 6. If angle A and angle B are acute angles and cos A is equal to cos B, then show that angle A is equal to angle B. Again, whenever we come across trigonometric ratios, we make use of a triangle, right angle triangle. This time triangle ACB is right angled at C, because it would be confusing if we take A or B, any one of them as 90 degree, and we cannot take A and B as 90 degree because they have mentioned angle A and angle B are acute angles, so they have to be less than 90 degree. Angle ACB is 90 degree in triangle ABC, in which they have given us cos A is equal to cos B. Now tell me, what is cos A equal to? Cos A, यानी this angle cos A is equal to AC upon AB according to the basic definition, because cos का basic definition is adjacent upon hypotenuse, बराबर. So that's why it is AC upon AB. And what is cos B equal to? Cos B will be equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse. B के लिए ये adjacent है, A के लिए ये adjacent था AC. So adjacent यानी क्या हो जाएगा, BC upon AB. That would be BC upon AB. So cos A is AC upon AB, cos B is BC upon AB. Both of them are equal to each other. So what will get cancelled on both sides? AB will get cancelled on both sides, and what will remain is AC equal to BC. If AC is equal to BC, which kind of triangle this would become? isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle, base angles are equal. So angle B is equal to angle A. Hence, proved. सही है? Let us take next example. Next example is question number 8. If 3 cot A is equal to 4, then find out if 3 cot A is equal to 4, then check 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A. Is equal to cos square A minus sin square A or not. Or not. You have to check whether this LHS is equal to RHS or not. Okay. First of all, cot A is equal to 4 by 3. So, small triangle, right angle triangle, in which A, B, C, A 90 degree and cot A equal to 4 by 3. So cot A क्या होता है? Cot A is adjacent upon opposite. Adjacent 4, opposite 3. इस A के हिसाब से this is adjacent, this is opposite. So 4 upon 3. And Pythagoras theorem से AC will come out to be 5. अब देखिए 4 के साथ 4k कॉमन फैक्टर, 3 के साथ k, इसलिए इसके साथ भी k. Now when we substitute these values, वैसे देखा जाए तो k की जरूरत नहीं पड़नी चाहिए because they have given us the direct value कि 3 cot A equal to 4 है. So let us get rid of k right now. Cot A equal to 4 by 3 implies this. Now all the three sides of the triangle, and now this triangle would be used to solve the further case. So we have first of all LHS. LHS क्या है हमारे पास? LHS यानी लेफ्ट हैंड साइड ऑफ द इक्वेशन. LHS is equal to 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A. Let us substitute the values. 1 minus tan square A. पहले tan A कितना होगा ये बताइए. tan A कितना होगा ये बताइए पहले. So tan A would be equal to 3 by 4. So tan square A कितना होगा? Tan square A will be 9 by 16. As simple as that. इसका square tan square A का भी square तो 9 by 16. Similarly, on the other side we need cos square A and sin square A. तो वो भी कैलकुलेट करके रख देते हैं. Cos A कितना होगा? Cos A will be 4 by 5 adjacent upon hypotenuse. So cos square A कितना होगा? 16 by 25. 16 by 25. और उसी तरीके से sin square A डायरेक्ट लिखो तो चलेगा. sin A होगा 3 upon 5, तो sin square A होगा 9 upon 25. sin square A होगा 9 upon 25. So let us substitute the values. tan square A की वैल्यू आई है 9 by 16. तो 1 minus 9 by 16 upon 1 plus 9 by 16. So this implies 1 minus 9 by 16 LCM निकालेंगे. 16 minus 9 is 7 and 16 plus 9 is LCM निकाला हमने. 16 minus 9 upon 16 whole thing upon 16 plus 9 upon 16. What is that going to be equal to? It is going to be equal to 7 upon 16 whole thing upon 25 upon 16. 16 will get cancelled and you will remain with 7 upon 25 as the answer for LHS. Now let us take RHS into consideration. RHS is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. All of you remember the value of cos square A? Cos square A is 16 by 25 and sin square A is 9 by 25. 16 minus 9 is 7. LCM is as it is 25, so it is 7 by 25. So LHS is exactly equal to RHS. Hence, verify that 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Simple. So only the first 3 steps are important to Interpret the information in the form of triangle, finding out the third side of a triangle by Pythagoras theorem, then using those three sides of a triangle to find out the required trigonometric ratios to calculate the question. Let us see whether we have any more questions from this exercise that we should discuss. Yes, there is one more question, question number 9, a little bit different. So I would like to solve that. In the triangle ABC, right angled at B, in triangle ABC, right angled at B यानी angle B कितना हो गया 90 डिग्री. Right angled at B, angle B is 90 degree. If tan A equal to 1 by root 3, if tan A equal to 1 by root 3, सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे हम ट्राइंगल ड्रॉ करेंगे. कौन सा ट्राइंगल ड्रॉ करेंगे? राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल ड्रॉ करेंगे जहां आप ABC में से एक एंगल B 90 डिग्री ले लो. सो इन ट्राइंगल ABC एंगल B 90 डिग्री दिया, इसने एंगल B 90 डिग्री. tan A बोला, tan A सब लोगों को अब तक याद हो गया होगा कि tan A यानी इट इज अपोजिट अपॉन एडजेसेंट, अपोजिट अपॉन एडजेसेंट. A के हिसाब से ये अपोजिट साइड, ये एडजेसेंट साइड. ओके, बट tan A की वैल्यू कितनी दी है? यहाँ पे tan A की वैल्यू कितनी दी है? 1 अपॉन रूट 3 दी है. और tan A होता क्या है एक्चुअल में? अपोजिट अपॉन एडजेसेंट. तो अपोजिट अपॉन एडजेसेंट ये 1 बाय रूट 3 हो जाएगा एक्चुअल में. सो अपोजिट को दे दो 1 यानी 1 के और एडजेसेंट को देना पड़ेगा हमें रूट 3 के. ओके, नाउ बाय पाइथागोरस थ्योरम वी विल हैव टू कैलकुलेट AC. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AB square would be equal to root 3k whole square and BC square would be 1k whole square. Root 3k whole square is 3k square, 1k square is 1k square, that is equal to 4k square. अगर AC square 4k square आया तो AC कितना आएगा? 2k. AC कितना आएगा? 2k by Pythagoras theorem. What are they asking you to find out? If such is the condition, then find sin C, sin A cos C, sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. That's what they are asking. Find sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. Sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. So just substitute the values. एक 1 by 1 we will do it. sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. जो भी उनके बीच में when there is no sign in between, so that means there is a multiplication between those trigonometric ratios. sin A कितना है? sin A is 1k upon 2k, that means 1 by 2. k will get cancelled. cos C कितना है? cos C is adjacent upon hypotenuse, so that would be again 1k by 2k यानी 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 plus cos A adjacent upon hypotenuse, that means root 3 by 2, and ultimately sin C opposite upon hypotenuse यानी again multiplied by root 3 by 2. Now 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is 1 by 4. Root 3 into root 3, I hope you all know that it would become 3 upon 4. 3 plus 1 is 4 by 4. LCM कैलकुलेट करने की जरूरत नहीं because it is same. Answer would be 1. So इसका आंसर कितना आया? 1. इसी तरह का, इसी टाइप का सेम क्वेश्चन है आगे with a minus sign. So I hope that you would be able to solve that. With this, we complete the first topic, exercise number 8.1. Can be solved by you as a homework. I will repeat this again because this is wrong. So, with completion of this, you can solve a second sub question in the same question number 9. Okay? Second sub question, question number 9 का आप वापस solve कर सकते हैं, which has a minus sign in between. You would be able to do it. With this, we complete the first topic, that is introduction of trigonometric ratios, and to find out the values of the trigonometric ratios when one of the value is given with the help of right angle triangle. The next topic is going to be taught in the next video. Let us see.